4 astronauts just traveled 250,000 miles into deep space. And while they were out there, they accidentally broke flat earthers' brains in ways that nobody is talking about. Not one thing, not 2 things, 5 separate moments. One of the biggest proofs shared online to debunk flat Earth was a complete AI-generated fake, and it was the flat earthers who caught it. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you're going to understand space photography better than 99% of people on this planet. On April 1, 2026, NASA launched 4 human beings toward the moon for the first time since 1972. 54 years. That's how long it had been. The crew, Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Koch, and Jeremy Hansen, climbed inside a capsule called Integrity, and they went far. Their peak distance from Earth was 252,756 miles. That broke the record for the farthest any humans have ever traveled in space. NASA engineers were genuinely worried about the heat shield. It came back from the test flight pockmarked with unexpected damage. They carried biological payloads, actual organ-on-a-chip devices to study radiation damage. The mission was messy, risky, and genuinely dangerous. Commander Wiseman pointed a Nikon D5 camera out the window and took this photo. They called it Hello World. Look at the top of the Earth, and now look at the bottom. Those green glows? That's the Aurora Borealis and the Aurora Australis. In the flat Earth model, the North Pole is at the center, and Antarctica is the outer ring. Simultaneous opposing auroras are physically impossible. On the lower right, there's a faint triangular glow. That's zodiacal light, caused by sunlight scattering off cosmic dust. On April 6th, the crew captured the Earthset. In the foreground, you can see the Ohm crater on the moon's surface. And behind that crater, you can watch the Earth sink below the lunar horizon. The clouds are getting chopped off by ancient lunar rock. There is 0 atmosphere on the moon. What you're seeing is not perspective. It is one massive solid sphere orbiting another. After the flyby, a photo went viral. But the spacecraft window in that image had 5 sides. The real Orion windows have 4. Inside the metadata was Google's SynthID, an invisible cryptographic watermark. It was AI-generated. This set science communication back. Space skeptics ask, if space is full of stars, why don't we see them? It's about shutter speed and dynamic range. On April 6th, as Orion passed behind the moon, the lunar body perfectly eclipsed the sun for 54 minutes. With the blinding solar disk blocked, the cameras could adjust. And in the void, stars, planets, Saturn and Mars were visible. Researchers at the Delft University in the Netherlands pointed their telescope at the sky and tracked the Orion capsule independently. The spacecraft's position matched the predicted trajectory exactly. You cannot coordinate a CGI hoax across independent telescopes and climate satellites. During the mission, a jar of Nutella drifted weightlessly across the frame. That's real, physical, weightless life 250,000 miles from home. The Earth is a brilliant, reflective, water-covered sphere. In April 2026, 4 people went out there and brought back the proof.